All right. This is DJ Blazin coming at you right now. We are with Poncho, man. Poncho, how's it going and how you doing? And keep in mind, Poncho, you definitely have to watch what you say, man. Always. You got to watch what you say. Man, DJ Blazin, don't even get me started on that. You know I watch what I say all day, every day. Hey, calm down, Poncho. Calm down, Poncho. We know you can get feisty and hyped up. Speaking of hyped up, we're going to talk about a hype school right now that is at its hypest, that is at its best. We're talking about the University of Pikeville, UPIKE. Poncho, now tell us your experience on UPIKE. How did you get involved and interested in going to UPIKE? And what have you learned since you came from UPIKE? Well, DJ Blazin, first of all, I thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, my God, my Lord and Savior, for allowing me to be able to go to a university, a school like that. Because you only get a chance once in a chance lifetime. 1 in 65 million kids around the world only get a chance to go to a university. And thank God that was one of the lucky ones that was able to go to a university. To put matters things better, to go to a great university like the University of Pikeville. I loved it there. I loved the community in Pikeville, Kentucky, and the University of Pikeville. I truly miss it. But I'm back at Southeast in 2012, and there's this woman here called Haley Combs. She was and still is the transfer counselor. So she comes to our school, Southeast, tells us about UPIKE and everything. Me and Katie Watts, we were actually, I was actually talking to her, and then I talked to CJ, I think, Zach Boggs, and then Dylan Banks. I was basically talking to Katie. I was like, Katie, we ought to try to go to University of Pikeville. And she's like, okay, that's fine with me. Let's give it a shot. So it's a KCTC transfer day, I believe. Was in October 2012. Me and Katie, we go to the University of Pikeville. We get picked up by Gary Justice, the former president, vice president, not president, former vice president. We get picked up by him. We go there. Haley Combs basically just talks to us about the school, and Embry Ray, I believe, at the time, talks to us. And I was like, wow. I did not expect UPIKE to be like this, let alone a college like this. Because it used to be Pikeville College until 2011, where they transferred from community, you might as well say community college, to university. Well, when we got there, I was amazed at all the people who was attending that school. And so the next year comes, me and Mom, we go. And she's like, wow, I've never seen a school that's like this, that is friendly and nice, and this many people go to this school. So I'm like, yeah, it just popped in my spirit, go to UPIKE. And so I made my decision. I'm going to UPIKE. And I got a UPIKE in August of 2014 is when I arrived at Pikeville. And let me tell you, our experience at the University of Pikeville was tremendous. I learned so much from coaches, from teachers, from players. Keep in mind, one of my first friends that I met there was, some of the friends I met there at first was from SOAR. So heading into Pikeville, I already knew half of the students, and now it's time to meet the rest of the students. And so one of the first students that I met was Makari Brooks, and then KK Simmons, Jackson, KJ. And then I met, in class, I met people like Cody Walker, Ms. Howard, Twan Jacobs I met at the bookstore, actually. And then Cherie May, just some different students. And my experience there was wonderful. I learned from some of the best teachers about communication, how to get involved in events, and I learned business-wise how to grow in business. And my music transitioned from good to greatness at Pikeville, because everybody was like, this is a first. We've never had actually a rapper, hip-hop artist in the school or in the community until I came in. And I was one of the first professional artists to actually make it to a school. Not only make it, but be accepted. And just being accepted at churches like Pikeville Church of God and Church of God Milton was tremendous. I loved and missed their churches. Shout out to Brother Larry Blackburn and Sandy Lane and their churches. I hope they're doing great and still doing great. But yeah, and shout out to also my teachers, Andrew Reed, Emily Richardson, Rachel Little, Sandra, Master. You can't forget Sandra, honestly. Haley Combs and Embry Ray. And then also shouts to Coach Wells, Yoden Ross, and Makari, KK, Ms. Twan, Tori. I mean, the list goes on and on. I could do a whole lot of shouts all night if I wanted to. But I went through some trials and tribulations. And also shouts to Brother Rob, Music. He was one of the first ones to actually sit down and talk to me when it came to trials and tribulations and help me along the way. And then two more people, shouts to Q and Dennis for being lifesavers basically. But the University of Pikeville and Pikeville, Kentucky, I learned about how to communicate with people, how to grow business-wise, and how to market and advertise. So I just thank God for the University of Pikeville and Pikeville, Kentucky, because it was meant for me to go to the University of Pikeville. Without them, I would not be here. And let me just say, my music and stuff would have not went worldwide or globally like it did. But let me just tell you, DJ Blazin, man, they was some fine women, fine, beautiful ladies there at Pikeville, at the University of Pikeville. Unfortunately, I was not able to get with any one of them at the University of Pikeville or Pikeville, Kentucky. I'm telling you. There was some fine women there at Poncho. Hey, there was some fine women. Woo-wee, man. Woo. And how come you did not get with anybody? Well, I mean, honestly, it was just either I was trying too much or I didn't do anything. Didn't do much. So you didn't get nobody into 2 years you was there at Pikeville and University of Pikeville. No, I didn't, man. Well, hopefully there'll be somebody out there with you, somebody out there that's going to be right by your side someday, Poncho. I pray, man, and I hope that day is.